What's up, guys? This is HDBoss, and today I will be sharing another lifting update, this time for April. Yeah, 6 months of training so far, and a month, a month and a half into my bulk. But yeah, let's go to the slideshow. Okay, I'm not gonna put too much detail on this, but yeah. So in this pose, relaxed, my arms have definitely gotten bigger, but I've gained more fat around the midsection. In this pose, it's kind of angled weirdly. That's weird. It's kind of angled weirdly. But yeah, uh, I have built muscle, I think, but definitely a lot more fat. Um, in this pose, I think I was posing wrong, but I was posing wrong in all the other ones as well. But I've definitely built muscle, I think. Um, in this pose, definitely you can see that my arms and stuff have gotten bigger, as well as my chest and shoulders, but more fat around the midsection, of course. And with this pose, I think that my tricep has gotten bigger. Um, and it looks like I'm just as lean around the midsection, but I know that I'm not. Um, in the second to last one, my chest is more puffed out, but yeah, that's fine. And in and you can even see like some veins and stuff. In in the right one, you can definitely see more definition in the legs, and they're like much bigger. And I my shoulders haven't really grown a lot at all, but my arms have definitely grown, and yeah. For the back pose, my back definitely isn't as lean, but I have built muscle. Um, Again, same story, not as lean. I built muscle. Don't worry, it'll be looking good again. Man, that back pose looks so good. Um, and then in this pose, again, more like fluffier, not as lean, more muscle. And now I'll be showing some videos of some PRs that I made in the past month. One a deadlift, one a bench, and this one will be the deadlift. I'm not deadlifting anymore though. Also, excuse the rowing. But yeah, um, yeah, I'm not really deadlifting anymore, and this deadlift was with pretty bad form, I think. So yeah, I might deadlift here or there, but yeah. So yeah, let's see. And I do make this PR. It's just a PR of 235 pounds. But yeah, not that special. But I made that PR. Seemed pretty happy about it, but I'm not really happy about it anymore. But yeah, and that was the deadlift PR. So yeah, and this was a bench PR, which I almost made of 105 pounds. Um, and I was so close to locking out. That's just my sticking point, basically, like right in the middle. Um, and yeah, I was just so close. Like, I was so certain I was gonna get this. But yeah, uh, yeah, yeah. It looks like I would get it, but yeah, that was the bench PR failed. I'm pretty sure I can get it now since I've gotten a lot stronger. But yeah. Now I'll be talking about just how my bulk has went, how I felt and stuff. And yeah. Um, well, first, a couple more pictures I forgot. So this is a leg picture I took. Thought they looked kind of big. or aesthetically pleasing, even though they're not. And this video was just a form check to look at my form on the leg press, which I think is pretty good, because I wasn't sure I was hitting depth, and here I'm definitely hitting depth with like control and stuff. So yeah, I've had to lower the weight significantly, but hey, the best for building muscle. So yeah, I'll kind of skip ahead to where it actually gets hard. I've been focusing on putting more training intensity into my sessions. But yeah. Man. Yeah. And yeah, I've just been focusing on bringing up my form a lot this month. And this was just a video of Bulgarian split squats. Not with a lot of weight, just 15s. But again, I'm making my form perfect, as perfect as I can. But yeah, nothing that exciting. But I did go to failure. So yeah, now I'll just talk about some. Now I'll just talk about how I felt this month over this picture of me that I took in France. So basically, how did this month go? Well, I've been kind of hovering around the 2,600 to 2,800 calorie mark, with some 3,200 calorie days sprinkled in there. It's not the worst, but it's, fine. And I've noticed that I just get so bloated at the end of the day. It's kind of annoying because, like, when I take a shower, I never, like, look lean, so... at least my midsection never looks lean. I know, like, it is in the first place, but still. But yeah, I've decided that I will start a mini cut on May 20th or May 16th. Yeah, May 16th. I'll start a mini cut, a very drastic mini cut, going down to 650 calories. 1,600, not 600. 1,650 calories. And I'm gonna do that until the end of school year, so around 4 weeks. Yeah, that should suck, but I will get a lot leaner, I think. So yeah. Yeah, I should get a lot leaner, and then I will start a proper bulk. Since this bulk wasn't really that long, only for 2 months, because I wasn't really lean in the first place. When I started my bulk, like I was kind of lean, but not really. And so I will be cutting down to the same way I was before, but hopefully with some muscle put on and some fat lost. Or just until the 4 week period is up. But yeah, and then I'll start a proper bulk until probably sometime around November, December. It's like a long bulk, like a long bulk. Should get pretty fluffy, but also should get pretty strong. Yeah, to recap, like, just feeling bloated and stuff, not going for any new PRs. I've really prioritized form, and now that my form's down, I've started progressing again on a lot of my lifts. Yeah, the bulk's going fine. Still kind of lean, but not really. I would say around 16% body fat. Maybe more, 17%. And when I do a mini cut, I should get around 13-12% body fat. Theoretically. And yeah. So yeah. I pretty much have nothing else to say, but I'm gonna try and think of something. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do a tiny deload before my mini cut. But yeah. I'm not gonna go for any new PRs. just because I really want to prioritize hypertrophy, and especially during my minicut recovery. But yeah, I've really been prioritizing my form. My bulk's ending in a couple weeks. Which then I'll do a drastic mini cut. Should get a lot leaner. Hopefully keep the amount of muscle that I already have in my frame. Then do a proper bulk. But yeah, still unsatisfied with my physique. And probably will for a long time. But yeah. But I have made progress, so I'm happy about that. And that is the April lifting update. 6 months of lifting since October 17th. Man, when I remember back to that time, I was just so depressed. Just for some personal reasons that now seem unimportant. I don't really care about anymore. Like back then, I'm just so depressed, and I've changed so much. Man, I have changed so much. I've also started taking cold showers this month, every single day, so that's good. To I know it does something with the muscle, but yeah, um, yeah, a little happier now. Happy with the progress. Still unsatisfied, but yeah, kind of boring. I know, but 6 months lifting, month and a half bulking, and yeah, I don't think I need to recap anything else, so I'll just end it here. See you guys in at the end of May. Peace.